Hello, Earth signs. It is time to spy on the person, whoever you have your mind on. We're going to take a look and see what they are up to, what they are thinking, what they are feeling, what is going on inside of their head. If you are not in contact with this person, hell, even if you are in contact with this person, we're going to take a look-see and see what exactly is going on. Now, in their pre-shuffle energy, my wonderful Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, what I saw was that they are thinking about love, they are thinking about commitment. But one of the cards in both of my decks, now the main spread is going to be done with the Deviant Moon Tarot, and my clarification is going to be done with the Gilded Tarot. And both decks, I kept getting the Hierophant in reverse. So it looks like they are losing faith in something, or there was a broken commitment, or they're thinking of a broken commitment, or they're losing faith in something. Perhaps they're losing faith in themselves. They've lost faith in your guys' connection or something. But that card came out actually repeatedly. No matter how many times I shuffled, it came out quite a bit in both decks. So I'm not quite sure exactly what they're losing faith in. That was quite a feeling tipped right there. Anybody that has watched any of my videos knows that I don't pull straight from the deck. I do take jumpers. Now, if there's like half the deck that flips, I'm not going to take all of those. But I do take jumpers. And I don't start with reversals, but if a card comes out in reverse, I will read it as reverse, because obviously it was meant to come out in reverse. And again, this person you're thinking about, we're going to take a look inside their mind. And they seem to be a bit confused, because again, they are thinking about love, they are thinking stability, they are thinking 10 of Cups. But they have lost all faith, and they seem to be holding themselves back. The Tower did peek its head out as well, so I'm not quite sure if you're with this person, if you guys had a nasty fight, or they had some, epiphany, or if you guys are actually separated. And if you guys are separated, you definitely want to know what the hell's going on, because you have no clue what's going on, and you guys aren't talking probably. And we will take a look-see to see what's going on in their head. But like I said, they're definitely reevaluating things, because they seem to be having a crisis of faith. A lot of the same cards are coming out that had came out in the pre-shuffle energy. So we'll get 2 more cards here on the board, and we'll see where we're going from there. See, they're trying to throw a whole deck at me. They're pretty damn chatty. So I'm not quite sure who you're dealing with there, my wonderful Earth signs, but I've got every suit out on the board. But they're definitely reevaluating their shit, whatever it is. So I don't know if it was a mutual thing that happened between you guys. They caused the fuck shit, you caused the fuck shit, but somebody caused something. Now, their central energy right now, guys, is the King of Swords. This is your typical air sign, your Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. So you could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini, or they could just trying to be slipping into this, because like I told you, they are very heavy in their head right now, and they are losing faith. So they might trying to be disconnecting from that emotion and trying to make a logical decision, and using their head over their heart, and trying to do what is best for all involved, and trying to be rational and in a way disassociate. The King of Swords is not a heartless bastard, though he does seem to get that misnomer quite often. A lot of people will think of him as being very cold and very detached, and it's not that. He just rules very logically and does what is best for his kingdom, and that could very well be the energy this person is. The card that was resting underneath that is the 2 of Cups, and it probably has to do with that soul connection. Like I told you, this person is very heavily thinking about that 10 of Cups, that stability, but having lost faith in that connection, having lost faith perhaps in ever finding it or ever getting that stability. Maybe perhaps they had it and they lost it, or they felt they can't attain it with you, whatever happened. But that is where they're at right now. So maybe they're trying to get back into this good headspace, because it doesn't appear that they are in an extremely good headspace, and they're trying to get there. Now, their central energy right now is the Empress. The Empress could represent you. It could represent that they are just trying to get into a place of growth and abundance. Perhaps you have kids with this person, or somebody's pregnant. I doubt it. I don't have any other cards here that indicate that. But it's probably just that growth, that abundance, trying to put things into place to where they come to fruition, and just trying to make things grow, and just trying to get within that Empress energy and be very, in that King of Swords, be very logical and rational, and make any of his or her plans just grow and become fruitful and multiply. And again, it could have to do with that Ten of Cups and working toward what they need to, so again they can restore that faith in fucking humanity, and life in general. Because again, that's what I keep getting from that Hierophant in reverse, is that they have just lost faith, maybe faith in the divine, faith in connections, just faith in general. In the past, this person had a lot of options. They had a lot of opportunities. They had a lot of things going for them, and perhaps they just picked the wrong cup, and they may have popped off and did something and it did not work out for them, and it caused the Tower moment. And by doing so, by choosing that wrong cup, that it just happened to have that snake that bit them in the face, made them reevaluate shit and realize they lost something that was really good to them. So they are stuck in that area where they have to pull back and go into that rational state of mind and look at things logically and see where they fucked up. And see what they need to do to get back into that Empress energy, to get things to grow and to multiply, and whatever they have in their kingdom to grow again. What is in their mind is that Hermit. That Hermit is to go within and to do that deep, very heavy soul searching, to reevaluate your life in general, as I was stating, to see where you sit and what you need to do to set things back to right, and where you are in life and what needs to be done. It's just to find your guiding light again. I just love the picture on here because he's almost looking, through his fingers going, oh, fuck, where did I go wrong and how do I fix this? And that's kind of the energy I'm getting from this person is, having picked this wrong cup, forcing them to go into that King of Swords energy and to go into that logical frame of mind from whatever choices they had, that they made the wrong choice, trying to chase this Nine of Cups, whatever it was they thought was going to be their ultimate happiness, and choosing the wrong cup, and it led to something that just was not what they were expecting it to be. And now they're trying to fix it, or now they're trying to figure out how to fix it, because they're feeling very unstable, and it caused them to get into that energy of not having much faith in anything. They really don't right now. So whoever you're dealing with, earth signs, they're just trying to get their feet back under them and figure out what they need to do to grow and be abundant and be fruitful and multiply, because they've placed their feet on, they feel, on the wrong path. Now, the way I kind of view things in life is there are no right and wrong paths. All paths kind of merge at the end and put you exactly where you need to go. It's just a different journey. Some journeys are easier than others. You hurt less people on the way, but you end up ultimately where you need to go, and you learn the same lessons. Just sometimes some paths, the lessons are a little easier to learn. This person just happened to pick the hard path. What's in their heart is the Three of Cups. it's that celebration, that reunion, that, you know, being happy, joy, you know, faith, and reuniting. And that is probably also that Nine of Cups, that wish fulfillment that they want, is they want this happiness, this reunion. It is probably with you. And it's probably whatever choice they made that put them in this energy where they're having to reevaluate, and they lost that faith, had them losing that connection with you. And they're wanting that connection back. And they're trying to figure out how to do this, how to make it to where it grows again and it has the ability to go forward and be abundant. They just don't know how to do it, but it's what they want to do. Now, whether or not they'll do that or not, I can't answer that at the moment. I just know it's what's in their heart. Their deepest desire right now is for that reunion. Whether or not they do that is solely up to them. Because, again, in the pre-shuffle energy, I saw that they were holding themselves back. And a lot of that has to do with that Hierophant in reverse energy. And while this is in their heart, they're trying to rule with their head right now. With that whole King of Swords energy. They're trying to think with their head over their heart right now. So, and they're very deep within that Hermit energy, trying to reevaluate everything. So in their heart, they're still very much wanting that reunion, very much wanting to come together and celebrate and be happy. Their obstacle, their fear is the Four of Wands. That happy family, happy life, that building of foundations. This is, again, that homecoming, you know, that family, that white picket fence, being together, being stable, that stability. And it's a fear, it's an obstacle, and it's thinking they can't have this, or not knowing how to get it, in that fear that they never will. Because obviously their past choices either ripped this away from them, prevented them from getting it, or took it away from them. Because they went through a Ten of Swords moment. They either went through it themselves, caused it in somebody else. I think it's either, it's actually like a mutual energy. So if you don't think that they were hurting, trust me, they were. So if you don't think they were probably really good at fucking hiding it. But the good thing about the Ten of Swords, of course, is that it is the end. If you notice, this poor guy's got 10 swords sticking in every freaking place there is in him, every fucking orifice he's got. There's nowhere else to stab him. You can't stab him anywhere else. So once you hit the 10, you go back to the 1, you gain your clarity, and you start over. So there's nowhere else to go. So the 10 is the end. But because of the choices of the past, it led to that Ten of Swords. And that stability was lost, or it was never gotten in the first place, or it came to an abrupt halt, or stopped before it even started. And now it's that fear that it will never be obtained again, or it will never be obtained at all, because it's just not meant for them. And that's where that loss of faith comes in. That is the fear for this person. Now, what is coming for this person in the near future or in the future is a Tower moment. Now, Towers can be a good thing. Towers are always a good thing, because they rip things out of your life that have no place. It's things that no longer serve you, so that the universe can move things in that need to go. This could be that sudden epiphany that this person needs, that allows them to bring that faith back in. Maybe this is that aha moment where it's like, this is what I need to do to prevent the same mistakes that I've made in my past, to gain my stability and get my reunion. This is how I was an absolute fucktard. Or it's whatever is causing these bad decisions getting ripped away from this person. But there is going to come something that absolutely tears apart this person's foundations. It's going to shatter them, because that's what has to happen. Before every single Tower moment, the universe will tap you on your shoulder and give you plenty of warnings. The universe will, you know, tap you and sweetly say, this doesn't serve you, it needs to go. And you will be given time to get it out of your life. Most of the time, being humans, we are stubborn. And we don't do that. because we need it, we want it, we love it, whatever. We can fix it, we can make it work. The universe will come and tap you on your shoulder again and tell you this no longer serves you, it needs to go. And again, same excuses. We can fix it, we need it, we want it, we love it, and we don't get rid of it. Now, it wouldn't be as painful if we got rid of those things, nor would a tower moment occur. But most of the time, we don't do what we need to do. So the universe, spirit, God, the divine, whatever you'd like to call it, is forced to come in and kick the tower down. Because it has to go in order for what needs to come in, because room has to be made. Foundations need to be built. If the shit's built on sand, if it's built with silly putty, whatever, it's not a firm foundation. Shit needs to be built on a firm foundation. Whatever this person has is not built on a firm foundation, and it needs to go. I'll clarify this in a second, but that's what's coming for them. Now, the advice in spirit, not that this person is here to get said advice, and you could probably call this person up, which I don't think you're talking to this person at the moment. You could be, but if you are, it's very sparingly. But the advice for this person is to take that leap of faith. Whatever this is preventing them from doing this. To take that new leap of faith, to jump off. And it could be the leap of faith with you. It could be, you know, whatever leap of faith they need to allow them to be abundant and strong. But stop holding themselves back. Because like I said in the pre-shuffle energy, I saw that they were holding themselves back. And the universe is telling this person to stop holding themselves back. Like the Fool, close your eyes and jump. Both feet first. And to go forth and do what they need to do. This person is not doing that. But that is what they are being advised to do. I have a very strong suspicion that if they were to do that, this would not occur. However, I don't believe that that's what's going to happen. This person seems to be very stubborn, and they're very stuck in this poor pitiful me phase. They're trying to be logical, but in this hermit phase, I don't think they're using it to the best of their abilities, because I do get this energy of not necessarily victimization, but I do get a very self-pitying energy out of it. I think they feel this tower coming. And instead of doing what they need to prevent it, they're kind of just letting it come. It's almost like I'm not going to get what I want anyway, so fuck it. Let's clarify the tower. That was quick. Let's clarify the Fool. Give me one more on the Fool. And give me advice for my earth signs. Give me advice for my earth signs. Oh, throwing the whole deck at me, but okay. Yeah, this tower is, whatever this tower is that comes, it has to do with their connection with you. You guys have a very strong love connection, and it's going to make them reevaluate their connection with you. They're wanting to make an offer for stability. And this tower might actually force them to do it, to come forth and actually do it. Because it's going to cause that aha moment with them to show them the importance of you in their life. but it's going to be a very painful tower for them. And it's something that they can, the tower itself, they can still reach this point without the tower. By just taking that leap of faith and coming towards you to begin with. By just taking a chill pill, relaxing, and putting forth the effort they need to. By coming together and collaborating with you. By just taking that simple leap of faith. But again, the person's choosing to take that hard road and causing towers to be kicked down. And that poor pitiful me. I don't know if you're just going to eat them alive or what. There's a very good possibility you might just do that. Maybe they're messing around with somebody else, and that's what that tower moment is for them. For some of y'all, that might be the possibility that the person is messing with somebody else, and the tower moment is their disconnection with that other person. For you, the advice from Spirit is that you can help manifest this transformation. You've got the tools to do everything that you need to do. You might be dealing with a Scorpio too. I'm going to put that out there. And for you to just focus on your stability. Manifest your own stability. Focus on your tangible stuff. Your, you know, I understand this connection right here is probably very important to you, and it's probably a big focus for you. And you're being advised not necessarily to forget about it, but, you know, let this situation transform. Let it die and transform into what it needs to. This person has to go on this journey. This person has to do what they need to do. And you need to do what you need to do. And you're being told to manifest your own transformation in that. Manifest your own stability and focus on your own Ten of Pentacles, because that's what is there for you. That's what you need to work on. And it's telling me that you can do that. That Ten of Pentacles is waiting for you. And this person may, in the future, help, you know, assist you in getting that once they have reached the point that they need to get to. They haven't reached that point yet. They still have that tower moment they need to get through. And once they get through that tower moment, I do see the Page of Pentacles here. It's going to be that very small baby step that they get through, because they're almost going to be starting at ground point zero again, because again, their foundation is going to crumble. And they are going to hit their knees. They love you. I see that there. The Lover's card is here, and they still want that Ten of Cups with you. They still want that stability with you. And it moves from a fear here into their actual future. But they're going to take the hard road. Unless their energy shifts. Again, I'm pulling energy as it sits now. And this person could wake up tomorrow and have a fucking epiphany and all of those changes. I doubt it, but it can happen. But for you right now, you have the ability to manifest this Ten of Pentacles for you. And that's what Spirit's saying for you to focus on. Not necessarily this person right now, but to manifest, you know, focus on manifesting your Ten of Pentacles. You know, so you need to concentrate on your stability, your finances, your job, your money, if you got a business, whatever. Your tangible things within your life. And let this person stumble down the road they need to stumble down. I know it's tough, but you need to, because you love this person and obviously they love you. But there's certain parts of your journey you got to walk alone, and this person needs to walk alone for a little bit. The love is there. I see it. They're thinking about you, but they got to get out of this poor pitiful me shit. They got to get out of the poor pitiful me. Alright guys, that's what I have for you. That was your spy on the other person. I also recommend you guys go ahead and take a look at the monthlies. Because the video for the monthly that gets the most comments, the most likes, I'm going to pick one commenter off of the video with the most comments, and that person will get a free reading from me. So go ahead and take a look at those videos and comment, and that person who gets a free reading might just be you. Okay? Thank you, our signs. That's what I got for you. Have a good night.